Get ready, get wrong. And
Welcome
we're back.
back
So
to
basically,
Dank Souls.
just as a little
Praise
update,
the sun.
Just a little update. 98 deaths left before we lose.
Yeah, but still praise the sun.
In seeing this, also by the way, have you ever seen the one-hit boss runs?
Yes, but that's okay. Like pyromancy, I'm not a big fan of pyromancy.
It's not even. You have to start off as a deprived, dude, and you only.
How do you do that? Like I looked for something about that, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm pretty sure you start off as a deprived, and you only get like they're not actual points, but like people count them. You're supposed to. You only get points for every boss you one-hit kill. You have to kill them with one hit.
But the thing is, like, well, you can't do that at the Asylum Demon. Like, you can't do that. I tried that. You have to.
There's actually a way to do it where you have to farm the dudes at the beginning for enough strength.
Oh my god, that's a lot of farming.
Yeah.
That's like an ungodly amount of farming.
If I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if that's against the rules or not, though. I think it is.
I don't think it would be, because that's farming. I mean, that's completely illegal, I think.
I don't remember the specifics, but like they're crazy, dude. I was watching a playthrough of the one-hit boss thing. This dude killed like the Cabera demon or whatever the fuck, and the weird
Capra demon,
Capra, not
fucker.
Cabera.
I hate him.
The Capra demon. He fucking destroyed Smaw and Orstein in one fucking hit each, and I was like, you can't fucking do that.
Dude, well, was it Pyromancy or was it Deprived?
It was a Deprived.
Dude,
I don't know what the fuck. Like
Deprived runs are crazy.
It also wasn't like a consistent like how we do the Let's Plays. It was like one of the highlight reels, so it was just showing just like him like getting to the boss, killing it in one hit.
Yeah.
A little bit of commentary on the in between parts, and just like getting from point to point, telling stories, and that was it. And
yeah.
But it was fucking. He killed every boss with one hit almost. There was one boss I think that he fucked up and he had to kill himself so he could get the point. But that doesn't give you the full amount of points you can get because you had to kill yourself.
Yeah.
But some of this shit you can do with I love games that have like free reign for builds. That's like one of the reasons why I really like. So I'm a big MMO fan.
Yeah,
as you know.
Well, of course. Yeah, I mean.
And
yeah.
But I love this one MMO called Rift, where basically there's 4 classes. There are 4 archetypes, I should say. There's cleric, there's warrior, there's rogue, and there's mage.
Yeah.
And the thing about each archetype is that they have, I think now they're at 14 souls. And souls are basically like specializations.
Okay.
And you get I think it's 10 tabs for like different classes to make, and you can make 10 different ways to mix and match those 14 souls to make a class that is tailored to you, which is really fucking cool. Like it's like my favorite thing about like that amount of customization, which is also why I'm playing ESO now again with my friends.
Yeah.
Because you can do that in ESO. Everything's really passive based in ESO, which I kind of don't like, but what's awesome about it is that like I said, what's awesome about it is the fact that every class, like every archetype class, can be a tank, a DPS, or a healer.
Where am I? Oh, I fell down. I was like, wait, what?
Tank,
Did I die?
DPS or healer, and they also have a 4th spec in their MMO called support, which is like you sometimes heal, you sometimes deal damage, but you bring buffs and stuff. Like you're basically there just to make sure everyone else does better.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because like they have 4 classes and every or 4 roles, and every class can be any role. You can be a mage and be a tank. Like it's just cool.
Yeah, and but like it's able. It works in the game.
Yeah, it opens up the possibility of like ESO has that also. Like I've been reading about builds with basically Dragon Knights. They're like tanks. Because they're blessed by Akatosh or whatever. Oh, are you about to go kill the Black Knight?
Oh, I love killing the Black Knight. I just do it because it's fun.
Well, you have to get the tiny.
Tight Knight charge.
Tight Knight. Fuck, dude. I keep forgetting the names and stuff.
Dude, like, I remember one time, last time I was playing this, my favorite weapon out of all the weapons in this is the Black Knight sword. I don't know why, but I can wreck shop with that sword so much.
Also,
I hate spears.
You know the bridge that you cross where the dragon's just breathing fire?
Yeah.
There's a fucking, like, great sword you can get that's really fucking like, just super badass.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
But it's at the end of the bridge, and the dragon breathes fire before you can get
I know how to get past him, but I might die.
I literally killed myself to get that sword. I didn't know. I just saw the things.
What kind of sword was it?
It was a great sword.
Was it a regular great sword?
It was. I don't not remember, but I remember it was really fucking strong, and I loved it. But like, I literally ran across that bridge, killed myself, and just to get that sword, because I was like, I want to know what's in those souls. I got that sword, and I was like, this is the greatest thing.
My second favorite weapon to use is the Z-hander, which I got, and I'm getting up to get at this point.
Yeah.
Because I love the Z-hander because you can just.
Are you not gonna kill the Black Knight?
I will. I'm just making sure this guy can't sneak up behind me. I know he doesn't go until you aggro him, but I'm not taking any chances, especially with the Black Knight.
Yeah, dude, I always had to use the gold pine resin to kill them. I always had to waste it on them. I fucking suck at Dark Souls, which is part of the reason why Troy is playing and not me.
I love Dark Souls. I guess I'm masochistic in this way, but I love it. It makes me so happy.
I love hard games, don't get me wrong, but
the thing is, like...
something about Dark Souls that just...
there was an article I was reading the other day about why...
so you are using the gold pine resin.
Yeah, I'll use it, because I mean, like, I actually didn't use it the first... for a while in my other playthrough. But, I was reading an article about it saying, you know, why is Dark Souls so popular? And it was like, basically saying like, because it doesn't hold your hand like other games do anymore. Like it's just straight brutality.
That's the reason why I hate WoW so much now. I feel like this is also just because
going back.
This is recent news from when we recorded this, but not really when it comes out. Okay. But
come on, hit me.
Do you need to focus?
Sorry, yeah, I do not want to die. There we go. Good, go. Sorry, talk.
So, basically, with World of Warcraft, there's this private server.
Oh, fuck, the ring. I forgot.
I can't remember what it's called, but basically it was a vanilla WoW server. It was the game...
Nostalgius?
Yeah, Nostalgius or whatever.
Yeah, I remember JonTron did a
JonTron did a video about it.
Yeah.
But basically, they made a thing from... It's just a bunch of dudes that did it on their own dime, their own time, and, like, they invested so much love.
They did all the coding themselves, too.
Yeah, they figured out how to do this, and, like, they acquired a following. And Blizzard, it was in their right. I understand why they want to protect their IP. But the fact that every time all the people from previous... if they made a Watlick Legacy server, I would go back to WoW in a heartbeat, because Wrath of the Lich King was my favorite fucking time to play World of Warcraft. Because shamans still had their use for their totems. I'm a shaman player, if there are people that are watching this that play WoW.
Yeah.
I was a shaman player. The totems still had a use. It didn't hold your hand. Like, the Lich King, I remember doing ICC when it was the final raid of the game. And getting to Lich King and not beating it with my guild. Like, we just couldn't beat it in time. For the next expansion, we just didn't have the gear, and like everyone was just got tuckered out. But that's besides the point.
Yeah.
The game was legitimately difficult. Like now with like starting with Mop, Cataclysm did it a little bit, but really with Miss Pandaria, it turned into kind of a casual game, and like it just wasn't the same.
And also the whole thing about what is it? Like you pay $60 and you're up to level 90.
How
much is it? Is it 20? What is
when
it?
Warlords of Draenor came out, the level cap got increased to level 100 from 90, and they did this thing to get people back into the game, so they didn't have to wait to. I understood why they did it. Completely understand why. But it's kind of a cop-out because they gave everybody free level 90s for just pre-ordering Warlords of Draenor the next expansion. Because their numbers were dwindling. They were down to 7 million subscribers, I think, and it went back up to like 13 million for Draenor. Oh, this is the easiest boss. I remember the first time I fought him, I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do. But it, Ooh, are you about to die?
No, I'm not. I'm good.
So, anyways. But yeah, they gave everyone free level 90s to get back into the thing, and then you just got to level 100 real fast. And then the content wasn't like. Granted, I made a guild with my friends, and we were called the Sons of Lothar, which I don't know how the fuck we landed that name because there's a faction in the lore called the Sons of Lothar, and we still to this day like we don't know how the fuck we landed that guild name, but we did. Anyways, so we're the Sons of Lothar. I was me and like one other person were hardcore raiders. Everyone else was kind of casual gamers. Spencer was the other person. Just so you know.
Okay.
We were the only hardcore raiders, and like we were trying to make it. Oh, and then there's one guy that Brandon knew from a guild that he was in that he stole mounts from. Brandon was a mount collector, and oh hey, is this yeah?
Praise the sun. Sorry.
Anyways, yeah, and we couldn't get past the first wing of the first raid. we were really shitty, but I mean, like, but aside from us being shitty, like, it was still fun. But like, the main reason why I always play, like, I played WoW from vanilla all the way to. I quit during Cataclysm, didn't really do any of the endgame content. I did, like, the first shit that they had released. It was, like, Ruby Sanctum was the first raid.
Yeah.
Which was technically a Watlick thing, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I got you.
I did Ruby Sanctum, and then, I forget the name of the other one. It's, like, the Throne of the Four Winds or whatever. I did that one, and then, I quit because I was like, fuck this game.
Yeah.
It's not the same. I kind of hate it. And I was say, Cataclysm wasn't bad. Some of the changes were really shitty. So, I mean, there's that, but there is some cool, like, some of the content, like, in terms of, like, armor and stuff was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. But I couldn't play WoW anymore also because none of my friends played it anymore. My cousins didn't. I had no one to play with.
Yeah, I got
so I quit. And then everyone started playing again. All my friends started playing again during Mr. Pandaria. Went back. And then fucking Warlord of Draenor happened. And then Legion happened. And Legion is fucking fan service.
What is that? Like, what happened?
Okay, so basically, this is where
Daniel's on his soapbox, in case you didn't know.
This is where Daniel gets pissed off. There was a long time ago, they had released this thing called, there's a lore-based weapon called the Ashbringer that is wielded by a dude named Tyrion Forging. I'm not going to bore people with the lore, but it's a heavily lore-related item to paladins.
Yeah.
And because Tyrion Forging was like, you know, like, oh, he's Jesus, kind of.
Yeah.
And he had the Ashbringer, and that was basically his sacred weapon.
Yeah.
And what happened was that they fucking released this thing called Corrupted Ashbringer. That didn't piss me off, but like they released Corrupted Ashbringer. It was for Death Knights. Who were like, this is real cool. And Blizzard was like, there weren't very many people that got it. And Blizzard was like, we're never doing lore items. This is stupid. We regret ever doing this. Sorry guys. Sorry, I burped. So
how dare you on this channel? You burp.
They did that, and then they announced Legion, and they added these things called artifact weapons. And the thing about artifact weapons is that they're fucking lore weapons. The exact thing that they said they regretted doing. And you know what the Paladin's lore weapon is?
What?
A fucking Ashbringer. And you know what's the fucking real kicker? You can customize your Ashbringer to look like a little bit different Ashbringer. Like now your Ashbringer can have spikes. Ooh. It makes me so mad. And people are okay with this. It's fucking fancy. Like the one of the coolest villains they had was a dude called Illidan Stormrage, and he had these. He wielded warglaives. He was blinded because it was like he was part of a cult that they would blind themselves to be cool.
Where'd the dragon go? Hold on.
Oh, you trying to hit his tail?
Oh, he left.
Yeah.
Where'd he go? His tail's on the other side.
I think it's once you go past a certain point through here, he flies away.
I hate getting poisoned.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, and people are okay with this, and like they added this new. People have been asking for the Demon Hunter class for a while, hero class, which I understand. I asked for it for a while, but I had assumed it was something different because I didn't know that's what Illidan was. I had enjoyed Diablo Demon Hunter, and I was like, oh cool, yeah, I could go for this. This would be cool. No, it's fucking Illidan Stormrage bit for players. And he gets 2 jumps, which you only get 1 jump in an MMO, but you get 2. It's a bunch of bullshit, and they're fucking. So basically, in terms of expansions, you had Vanilla, which was just the world, and then you had Burning Crusade, which with Burning Crusade, it was the Outlands, which is Burning Legion, and I'm not gonna bore you with lore stuff, but it was outer space. It was another planet, and then they made Wrath of the Lich King, which was back on the main on Azeroth, which was the main planet. The fog disappeared or whatever. I'm like, we gotta go stop the Scourge, which are zombies. He went there, and then they made Cataclysm, and everything just exploded. To just sum it up nicely, and then they made Miss Pandaria, which was,
Kung Fu time.
Yeah, it was Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah,
and they,
I remember seeing it. I was like, oh, it's just Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, they added monks. It was cool shit. It was all it made sense in the lore, but they also kind of did like a shitty like, oh hey, they just didn't see the island because it was covered by mysterious fog. Ooh, mist. Which I thought. I mean, I get the reason because I understand the lore, but it still pissed me off. But
yeah.
And
hey,
then,
you, what you gonna do?
And then they made Mr. Pandora. Then they made Draenor, which is going back in time, back to the Outlands before it exploded and everything got all fucked up. So I mean, it's not. I know what they're doing. I understand it. I respect it. It's cool. It was cool to go back in time, but it's still the Outlands. And I was like, they made Outlands. They made Burning Crusade version 2.0. It's whatever. I can deal with it. And then they announced Legion, which is literally Burning Crusade version 2.0. Because you know where you fucking go back to?
What?
The destroyed Outlands. Just in a new fucking area or something like that. I have not kept up with shit. I just saw Illidan Stormrage, who he wasn't confirmed dead because his body disappeared after like the final raid when you kill him by this I forget what they're called, but like Night Elves have this sect of like basically spies. And they're really cool, or like ninjas. And but are you not gonna kill the Black Knight in the tower up there?
No, honestly, there's nothing really I can get from him, to be honest.
Well, he gives you another Titanite chunk.
Yeah, but you know.
Need to upgrade weapon. Anyway, but yeah. I'm gonna finish this rant real fast so we can go to the next episode. And then yeah, I haven't kept up with it because I was like, this game is now dead entirely in my eyes. It's bullshit. And then they did the shit with Nostalgius and shutting it down. So
yeah,
TLDR, I don't like Blizzard anymore.
Yeah, no, that's very fair.
I am gonna play Overwatch, so I hate what they're doing with Warcraft, but I am gonna see the movie. But I'm probably not gonna enjoy it because yeah. Anyways.
Oh hey, fuck.
So next time on Abruptel, no, that's my old channel.
That's the wrong one.
Wrong pictures. Sorry.
Always praise the sun.